Welcome back, guys, to another live stream. Well, today is Tuesday. Would have been man in my schedule, but I'm not doing man anymore because I'm not really. You play one music in there, you get copyright. So I'm thinking not doing man anymore, and I think let's just do MLB. Again, so MLB will be Monday and Tuesdays. Last 10 games for Goomba Joey, pretty good. I'm playing Goomba Joey again. I did last night because I want to get to AAA as soon as possible.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Wilkerson gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to see a guy that these are basic four-pitch mix guy.
Fastball,
curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good four-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Bottom, all the stats. He's right in here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good eye.
And the breaking ball stays outside. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
I think that would have been a ball, but it was pretty close, so.
Grounded to third.
And that's base hit for Goomba Joey.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Go two.
Throw won't get him.
I'm safe.
You'd think they'd stop pitching
I don't
this
think they
guy
call
by
that
now.
double,
He's been
but
torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be.
Do they call that double? Yep, they doubled. They call that double. So 1 out double for Goomba Joey, and that's pretty good for him.
And a fastball blew it right by him.
Now 2 outs here. Now base hit needs score, or a base hit could score 2.
Josh Richmond, he was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is striding in once again. Tom Nah, he drew a walk his first time up. Now the payoff pitch on. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Goomba Joey's average up to 315 now in the year after that double.
Big Daddy, Big Dog, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And we're
ready for another
chance. Up 1-0 now.
Big Dog 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side.
That's a base hit for
Goomba
Joey.
Down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Wallach. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Porter. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2 are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch.
Ready for another shot
Hey,
now.
we're tied
Big Daddy
2-2.
Big Dog, he singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jesus Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's
And we
just
win.
a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
I'll be right back. You can see there the call-up track, and he'd make up to AA. I mean, AAA to New Orleans Baby Cakes, and then that would be, and I'm in AA now.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
We're gonna get. We're going to look at you a left fielder for a short time. We're going to ask him how come.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs
It
will
could
explore
benefit the
every
club
way a
down the
prospect
line
might be
to
capable
have
of
different
contributing.
options. How we might use you. Versatility is plus. Understood. It could take a few games to settle in, of course, but to give a couple weeks to try and have fun with it. Sure thing, Skip. All right, we're playing Tennessee at home. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. And then we go to Montgomery for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. And then come home from Mobile. So it's in May. Do some Pilates on him. Some power and debility. And Goomba Joey's batting 6th today. And he's hot right now. He's batting .360 on the year, and he's really hot right now.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
I've been to the Jacksonville Trump Park. This does not look like it. This is just make up parks.
The call for game 1
they
of the
do
series.
make.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You
They
think
make
most
up
pitchers would
parks
love pitching in their home
and
ballpark, but he struggled at home
and
so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around.
I wish they had the real parks in minor league baseball. It'd be kind of cool.
As they enter play here this evening, 4-2
As we're
over
winning
the last
1-0,
6 games,
right?
including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic
Top
case
of first inning.
And we'll
And
have to
Goomba
leave
Joey
it there
flies
as
out
the
during
play
that
is
inning
made here to
to
end
catcher.
the game.
And we'll tie the top
Digging in
4th
to
now.
try it again. Big Daddy, Big
On the
Dog.
4th,
His
tie
last
the game up.
at-bat
Goomba
didn't
Joey's
go his
leading
way
off.
as he popped out in
That was
foul
not a
territory.
strike.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I don't think that was a strike, but whatever. The call strike.
Swinging a soft liner.
And that's going drop for
And
base
that's
hit.
a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Well, this is
And that's going to be
by the
a
first
double
baseman.
play. Oh, not double play. I get back.
Into the box now.
Manager
Elliott
says
Reed.
steal base.
He reached on a single in his
Someone
first
steal the
try.
base here.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
And
Not in time as he
I
steals
steal the
second.
base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And I just get that stone base there.
This one's down to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Peters. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the
And he
strikeout.
strikes out.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors.
Goomba Joey's average is 320 now.
He singled his last time up.
Bottom the sixth inning, still tied.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box,
Sorry about that.
regroup.
I
He'll
had
get
cough
right
there.
back in this AJ.
For my throat.
Hit out towards second. Weaver fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. So a crucial
Welcome to
moment
all the
here,
viewers
and
in the
standing
stream.
in, Carlton Navarro.
As
And he
we're
does
waiting
so
up top of the
representing
7th now,
possible go-ahead
2-1.
run.
Goomba Joey's first game
Lifted
is
the
left
other
fielder.
way down the left field line.
They're
Big
switching.
Dog on
They're
the move.
testing
He's
him out
not
on the
gonna
left
have a
fielder
play
now.
on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
And it's a tie game now.
And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Thomas Hartman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Relay. And this will get over the wall.
As they take the lead 3-2 here. It's now 4-2.
So stepping in, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sliders in for a strike.
Did not mean to do that. I should hold up on that.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second.
And that's going to be base hit.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Ready now, Lewis Todd. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep.
Go back.
The chances.
On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Barry Avila is in out of the...
Hey, we walked it off, so we win the game.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top
2 for 4
player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big...
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. Lou Zavala is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Stats of Goomba Joey in the year so far. So pretty good stats.
Big strikeout pitcher.
Pretty good stats. I didn't want the home run
less than 7 strikeouts
stats
per
go up,
9 innings
but
pitched. So he's more of a
the average
pitch to contact guy, and
the average in the RBI is pretty good. Maybe I want to limit RBIs though.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Good evening, Mark.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number.
And Mark, by the way, Mark, I will buy the Tulio team set after his last trade.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty
That's
of
gone.
distance. And it's gone as they add still
2-0. We're losing.
He's definitely off to a shaky start.
2-0, but we can get a base hit to score the game, or 2-1, and that's going to be an RBI single for Goomba Joey.
And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Speaking of MBB, who'd you pick tonight? I picked
but little trouble handling
Chuck
this one down
Nasty
there at third as that
and
will
Anthony
end the
Rizzo.
inning. So striding forward now,
Charlie Blackman,
Felder.
Chuck
He
Nasty,
went deep in his first
and
at-bat.
Anthony
We'll see
Rizzo.
what he's got in store for us here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
How are they doing? Did they get my? Did I get hit?
Once again,
Did they get any
Big
hits
Daddy,
yet?
Big Dog, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's down to third.
And that's going to end that
And
inning.
the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the digging in, Felipe Oliveros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air out to left. Big Dog is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple.
This is an
Rizzo
easy
has
decision
one
for
hit.
him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches.
Oh, really?
Good
They
decision
just started.
to keep chugging.
Well, keep me updated.
Digging
Keep
in
me
the
updated
switch
if
hitter,
Chuck Nasty
Felipe
gets hit.
Oliveros. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit in the air out toward left. Big Dog on the move. And that retires the side.
And I'm there.
So nothing happening
catch.
this time around. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rich
So I
Ferreira.
need Chuck Nasty to get hit.
Lined up
Did I
and
get
the 0-2 pitch.
a 4-game history?
Swung on and hit in
Anthony
the air
Rizzo
to
got
left.
hit. So
Backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Oliveros ranging into the outfield.
I
He's
picked
there
Jose
and records the
Altuve
first
and
out.
JD
Boy, he
Martinez.
showed some pretty good
Both
range,
got
hitting
hit.
pretty deep
That's
into
cool.
the outfield to bring that one
So
down.
what's your history now?
Now at the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from
I'm
first.
gonna bunt here.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I'm gonna bunt to move the guy over.
0-1 pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew
will
it
be
up.
a six.
And now the possible
Well,
tying
that'd be
run
good.
is
That's a good hit streak.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Ponce.
We do tie the game up, so my bunt did the job and move
This is
the
hit the
tie,
other way out toward left field.
move the tie runner.
And the leadoff
We roar
man
and
is
we tie the
retired
game up,
here to
and now-
start the extra frames.
We walked it off.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the
2
outcome,
straight
so
walk-offs
we're
for
inclined
us.
to pencil him in as the top player of the game. Welcome to ML. Robbie Bergman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last
You
3
have a
starts.
4-game
Last 3
history.
starts,
Blackman
he's
lead
taken a
off
loss
with a hit.
in all
The game
3,
with
so
hit.
he'd
Oh,
like
cool.
on him this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a...
Oh, watch this. Watch this. Oh!
He's out in left,
Oh!
the
I
pitch is
thought
off his glove.
I
And
thought it was
this
going
will
to make
find
the catch
wall out
there.
near the visitors' bullpen.
That was close. Off my
And the
glove.
second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Off
didn't
my
have to wait
glove.
long for the offensive fireworks
Watch
of this
this.
one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
I want to see how
Now
close
the-
I was.
Batting second, catcher, Carlton Navarro.
Off my glove. Well, you suck at outfield. You should. Well, they're testing me out on the outfield. I'm not always. They switch me in the outfield. Not. They just switch me for a little bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward
Not
left
the
center.
whole time.
Calling
I don't
for
think.
it, Big
It's not a
Dog.
permanent job. They're
And
just
that's
testing me out.
the third out.
They're just testing me out
So
on
it's 2
outfield.
runs on 3 hits. So striding in, Rich
They're just
Ferreira.
testing me out
He
on
reached on a
outfield.
single in his first try.
It's not a permanent job.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Eventually, I can move back to
Pulled
third
high
base.
in the air out to left field. Big Dog giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces. Coming to the plate now, Jay Ponce. He got on top of one and was a ground
Yeah, I was
out
close in
victim
that diving
last
catch,
time.
though.
This is
It was
hit
just
the
off
other
my
way
glove.
out toward left field. Moving under it, Big Dog. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the... Stepping in, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And when I give that one triple up, I was reading the comments. That's why.
The 1-0.
I might take the day off more.
Grounded back
Yeah,
up the
same
middle.
here.
Oh, and it sailed right over
nice.
his head at first.
Thank you. That's the air goal.
The catcher's there to back things up.
And they go air or single?
At the plate.
They go let hit.
Batting eighth, catcher.
I don't know. That was to me that was air, right, Mark? That should be air, right? Yeah, that should be air, but I don't know. They call it a single for some reason.
Full count, here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm going to run the pitch anyways because full count and 2 outs.
Bergman, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Hey, we walked him to low, the bases loaded.
Here, it's ball 4.
2 straight walks and the base loaded, and it's now a 3-1 count with 2 outs with the base loaded. So this is the ball 4. I just scored.
He drew a walk his first time up, and that
And
misses. Ball 4.
3 straight walks.
To score.
And they walk. We scored and
Standing
run.
in, Felipe Oliveros. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2.
Excuse me. Goomba Joey's
So coming
average
to the plate, Big Daddy,
3.7.
Big Dog.
1 for 1 today.
First pitch of
Losing
the
3-1.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little
There's
early.
no one near to let Jack know.
Curveball
2-0
that
count.
time, not even close.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A swing here on
Ooh,
the
that's my
fastball,
pitch
and this
there.
will get fouled off to the right side.
It was my pitch right there. I was late and fouled
Now
off.
the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and
was
after
my
being
pitch
way
at the
ahead,
2.
now it's even at 2-2.
That was my pitch
3-1
right there,
is
and I
our
was
score
early.
here in inning number 4.
Fouled off.
Popped him up. Ponce in
Get
foul
down.
ground.
That wall.
And
I'm
that's
making
gonna
work
land
now.
Foul.
He was
I'm
able to
making
foul
work.
that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball swung on him. Standing in, James.
As we're losing 4-2
Runner
now.
in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air to left. Big Dog moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog.
A base
But a
hit could
single
score the
here
run
could
and
reduce
make it
the deficit
4-3.
to only 1. It's at second with no out. Ranging back, still ranging.
Gone! Time again. So Goomba, here's a quick.
So a 2-run shot
So
to
Goomba,
left center. Home run
here's a quick
number 2
joke for you.
him on the
Why
year,
do-
as that'll pull him
Why
even
do
at
King
4
Kong
apiece.
don't take the over? Because he's too big? Because he's too big?
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't be.
Settling in now, Carlton Navarro. He'll look to bounce
you're-
back after striking out his
Yes,
last
you're
time
right.
up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Big Dog moves over, makes the catch.
That was a huge
and
home
that'll
run for Big
retire the side.
Goomba Joey there.
Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
And here's
Big
replay
Daddy
of this home
Big
run.
Dog will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here.
Bam.
This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Bam. His second home run of the season right there. And that was a huge one to tie the game up. And we're winning 6-4 now.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side.
And that's a base hit.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
An RBI single for Goomba Joy. His third RBI of the game.
That's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Oliveros is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Here, Martin, here's a quick joke for you.
The show's tour of the minors continues.
Why did King Kong cannot drive a car?
A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jackson.
Why can't King Kong drive a car?
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and
because he can't fit
his
in the car.
off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something.
Into the box, Big Daddy Big Dog, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first.
So RBIs at base hit could score the run to tie the game up.
Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate. Not executing.
Now base hit could take 2 runs.
Ahead of the throw. Runners at second and third.
A base hit could score 2 runs and take the lead now.
Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working to escape the first inning jam. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy.
We got
Big Dog,
the tie run on first, the go-ahead run on first.
Into the outfield.
Oh, it's tie run on second.
Oh, he makes the stop. Safe.
And that's a base hit.
Big-time stab, and that probably saved a run, but the bases will be loaded despite the great
bases
effort.
loaded, no outs.
That's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there.
It was a good stop there.
I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard, and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Did he call that single? Or they third error. So that's not a single. They call an error on the second base. So.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Full count.
Ready for another chance. Lewis Todd. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, and it misses.
And that tied the game up.
And that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. One run is scored. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in
I'm going to score and we take the lead 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But
stepping in and ready for
Goomba
another
Joy's
shot.
average
Big
3-3
Daddy,
now.
Big Dog.
He's over 2 today, so he's looking for hit.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground.
And there's a base hit for Goomba Joy.
Through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
yeah, no doubt about it.
And his hit streak continued to 8
I'm
games.
starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hanneman moves over. 1 out. Throw back
I mean,
to first.
I didn't get back. Didn't mean
On
that.
to first, the double play.
I didn't mean to do that. And I'm not really good at base running.
Digging in and looking
I
for
don't
more.
really like to
Big
base
Daddy,
run. I like
Big
to be
Dog
on the bat
singled his
more.
last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Line to the right side.
Get down.
He lays
There we go.
out for it, but he can't pull it
Go, go,
in.
go, 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 go.
He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll get
Triple.
in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
A 2-out
Digging in to
triple for
try it
Goomba
again.
Joy.
David Cortez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rios sprinting after it, and that ends the inning.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
1, 2,
Tonight's ball
3.
game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
1, 2, 3,
took the
4,
lead in the
5,
fourth and
6.
held on until the end.
7,
Alex
8,
Wimmers
9,
takes the
10.
win on the mound, his 2nd of the year.
Okay.
Enrique Mitre closes the door for the save, his
Good
11th
typing
of the
on that
campaign.
numbers marked.
The game's future stars are
Yeah,
on
right in order.
display as minor
Time.
league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. The Jumbo Shrimp have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Peter Valencia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the
How
starter.
do I do on
What
my
do you have for
on
us
the
on him, Dennis?
ABCs?
Hey, in this day and age where we're
Well, that
used
was
to seeing a lot of home
that was not
runs
the
and
ABCs.
pitchers not
That
going
was
very
numbers,
deep in a game.
but-
How about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculous...
Well, the
And
left
that's the
fielder's
inning
on it, and
to
that
end the inning
retires
to
the
keep
side.
it tied.
Standing in, Big Daddy
Goomba Joey
Big Dog
is
looking
a
to
hit
extend
8
that
game
hitting
hit streak.
which stands at 8
He's hit
games
420,
coming in.
471 that hit games hit streak, and he's had his average is 342. As would win 2-0, up 2-0 by top of the first with
First
1
pitch
out.
coming, here it is. Hit in the air
And
down
it's
the
made
right
up
field line.
second.
Pereira moves
Can
over.
that move him to
and
third?
that's the
And
second
is
out of
not
the
going to
inning.
move her to third. And we're winning 3-0.
Stepping up now, Big Daddy Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
When you do the
So far this
you
year
told me how
against
to do the
Southpaw,
ABCs. I got the
Big Dog
ABC song.
below the
It's like my
Mendoza
head.
line. Batting average
ABC,
under 200,
easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average.
I got that
if
song
your
stuck
OPS
in
is
my head. Now
north
you
of
said,
800.
when you said how we're doing the
And
ABCs.
after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and
It's a
know
9-game
he
hit
wants
streak for
double
Goomba
digits.
Joy.
No question about
It's a
it.
pretty
Listen,
good
anybody
hit streak
can get
for
a
him now.
9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rios is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Riding in once again, Chad Waller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no
There was
runs
the
on a
previous
hit, no
comment
errors, and a
before
man left.
the numbers.
3 innings complete.
When I get that
Jumbo
comment,
Shrimp
and then
are out in front here,
it never
3-0.
got to my chat.
Digging in once again.
I didn't see the comment, then it got to my chat. I saw it pop on the screen, a new comment, but I never saw it.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got
It never
himself
reached
a
my
base
chat
hit.
for some reason.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to
some
have a
reason, never got to my
1-2-3
chat.
inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, David Cortez. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate,
If not a full
Chad
count
Waller.
of
And
2
we'll
outs,
see what he can do here with a pair
some
of runners
runners.
on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
And he strikes
Got him
out.
swinging, and that will end the inning.
I'll be right back. All right.
Ready once again, Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Goomba Joey's up to bat again. We're still winning 3-0.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll
And
look
they're
to
going to
first.
take the runner.
And he's back easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And that's a base hit
Right
for
side,
Goomba
hard.
Joy.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now at the plate, David Cortez.
33, David Cortez.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there.
As
right
we
now.
went up 5,
That's
we
6
went
wins in a
5-0.
row, and this looks like
A 3-hit game for Goomba Joy and all singles. So pretty good game for him. As he continues his hit streak to 9-game hit streak. As we swept Tennessee in 5 games. As we're 6 games back now, and we're 6 games back from the division, but you know, doesn't even matter because it's just playing Goomba Joy, playing hard, and I'm getting do more Pilates on him to get more power on him. Because I want more home runs on him. So my power is now to 30 against righties and 27 against lefties. And Goomba Joey is batting 7th this game. There's the hot. Smells like some like hot. There's the last games for us. There's the starting line, and there's the. Well, it was the.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
the
air
last
on the
10 games,
show.
but
Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Montgomery. Abraham Salgado, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out of it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to...
So coming to the plate, Big
Goomba
Daddy,
Joy,
Big Dog.
to bat.
He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a
With
base hit into
Tyron's
the
on
outfield.
first, the go-ahead runner.
From the stretch, here's the
Tyron's
pitch.
on second.
Ooh, good
The go-ahead
changeup,
runners
just
on
missed
first
inside.
with 1 out. So base hit could tie the game up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Snell going back on it to the track.
Score, come on, score.
But he can't get there as
Hey,
this
Grom on
goes
double,
over the
and
wall
that's gonna
for
tie
a
the game
ground
up.
rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
And there's a 10-game hit streak for Goomba Joy.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Soft liner to the left side.
Hold it right there.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Into the box now.
2-1
Chad
now.
Wallace comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good.
And it's
when you get
3-1.
down to first base.
And he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1.
Goomba Joy is 1 for 1 with the RBI
Big
double
Daddy, Big
and a
Dog.
run.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
And we're up
Plate,
4-1.
Big Daddy, Big Dog, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Big Daddy, Big Dog.
They run on
Delivery
third
to
with
him on
2
the
outs.
way. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Preston DeVore. He singled his last time up.
DeVore.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air
It's
out
right
to left.
to Goomba Joy.
Big Dog has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Cut it, cut it.
So striding in,
Base
Big
lowered.
Daddy, Big Dog.
Base
He got on
lowered,
top of
2
one,
outs.
was a ground out victim last time. He's set, here it comes. Line hard to center field. And he dives to
what
make
a-
a spectacular
What a
catch.
catch.
What a play there to end the inning.
He
Another
robbed
look
me
here
of
at the gorgeous catch. The
2 or 3
grand, the
RBIs
bases
there.
loaded. More. So striding forward now, Ray Buck. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Britt into shallow left. 1 out.
As we
what a
win.
week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say
7
they never
games in a row
question
we
the
won.
streak, and these guys.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. Coming to the
It's
plate
Mother's
now,
Day.
Jose Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Big Dog moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Standing in, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He'll get
Goomba average is
cuts here.
up to 253 now. Big Goomba Joy give the lead.
Sliders in for a strike.
Give us the lead here for our base hit or double.
Comes set and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back.
That's not going to do the job.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's a good.
Hey, Giro, are you aware of this after that knock right there?
11-game hit streak now for Goomba Joy.
You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11.
And that was hit for his
You
mom,
just want to get a few
Mr.
knocks
Goomba.
to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
For his mom's attendance
Now
for this game.
over to first, and the runner's back safely.
This is Mother's Day.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
I was stealing on the pitch to get a
Stepping
score
up to the
pitching,
plate,
and
Big
that was right
Daddy,
to the
Big
first
Dog.
baseman. So I know I could not get back.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Snell has a read on it, and the inning is
done.
over. So no runs here on a base hit. No.
As we're losing.
So digging in now, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He flew out in his last at bat, and that's swung
we're
on and
losing
missed for
1-0.
strike one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. DeVore charging this one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Carson Hanna.
Leading off for Montgomery. First baseman.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Cannon.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Big Dog racing back.
I'm there
on the
to make
warning
the catch.
track.
Wow, that's a rarity.
But we
A
lose
1-0
to.
game in baseball
So
these days.
our winning
Both of
streak's
these
over,
pitchers
but
pitch
Goomba Joy's
awfully
hit streak continues.
Welcome to MLB.
And there's the
Coming
Goomba
to the plate now,
average
Big Daddy, Big
stat
Dog,
for the.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Dog.
He's hitting 252, I think it was.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And that's the second out.
And that's a double play. But we're winning
Digging in
3-0.
now, Brett Whitley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
So
of the first.
I'm looking for 12-game history
Set
for
and the
Goomba Joy.
2-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Big Dog racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Big
As
Daddy,
we're
Big Dog.
now
He got on
we're
top
winning
of one and was a
8-0.
ground out victim last time.
So base hit could
Spinning
score the
a throw
run,
back to second, and he's back standing.
or a double, or a triple, or a home run. The base in the outfield,
He's set
lastly.
and the pitch.
Ooh,
No
that's my
balls
pitch
and
right
one
there.
strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
It was my pitch. Oh, it was not really my pitch, but I was early on that, and I fouled off.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Get out.
Pena has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Pena, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
I'm still hitless.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It's early in the second inning, so I'm not worried about that.
Big Dog is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now, Big Daddy Big Dog. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I need a hit to.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
It's not going to do extend my hit streak.
Now batting, Russell Rose.
Center fielder number 3, Russell Rose.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Dribbled down the third baseline.
All right, he's up.
And
You're
the
up.
2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Whitley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Big Dog.
24. Big Daddy.
Bottom of the 6th. I need a hit now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe,
Not
yes,
gonna
the umpire's
be my
signaling
hit.
for the infield fly rule. So stepping in.
Oh, wait, 13-0. I need a hit now, dude, because this might be last. This might be like my last bat.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Darnell
That's
is
not
in
gonna be hit.
pursuit, and that retires the side. So a good bounce back inning. Now
Top of the 9th. This is my last bat, so I need a hit now.
Out in his last at bat.
So I might use my
First
showtime.
pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
An RBI single.
Tack on another here as the runner
And my hit
scores
streak
from
continues.
second. Now to the plate, Russell
To 12
Rose.
games.
He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Set to deal on
15-0.
This is on the ground over to
On the
first.
bag, pick up the ball.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Lewis Todd, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
15-1 is the final. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp with a big 17-hit attack. Robbie Bergman takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ryan Stanek was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Chris Zapata takes the rare 3-inning save.
And I'll be right back.
I'm
going to get something to drink.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good Ernest Zarate is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good is
Would
this
you
guy
his
been
last
up to this
some
point?
games?
In a
Four-
day and age where guys and
429,
teams are scoring lots of
420,
runs, to have
and
an
4
ERA sub 2,
414
that's
is
saying
average
something.
down up
Hopefully,
to
we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
whatever it was. I can't
From
tell.
the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Dietrich is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeVore into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Big Dog. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. This is line to left.
That's a good hit.
So
That's going
early
to end his
trouble to lead off the inning.
continues his streak.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious
13
guys,
game
but
history now
a
for Goomba Joy.
13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there,
Caught
and he
stealing.
is out. Good throw. Striding in once again, Big Daddy Big Dog. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Big Dog. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take
We're
the
losing
lead,
3-1.
but if you allow him to get on base, the
But
chances
base
of him
hit could
scoring and tying
make
this
that
game
down
become
3-2.
a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He was.
I'll be
Tonight's
right
ball
back.
game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ernest Zarate earns win number 4 on the season. Domingo Ordonez wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
So Goomba Joyce was 1 for 4, and so he continues his streak.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors.
To 13 games, so
Logan
let's see if we can
Cedeno
get to
has
up to
the ball for
14
the
games.
fifth game of the series. Dan, please.
His
Zach,
average
what do
is
you
up
got?
to
Hey, Matty,
341.
we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success
Just late
in
in
this
that.
one here today.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That was early that pitch.
Here comes
Fouled
another
off.
0-2. This is hit softly to third.
I
But
thought
an
it was going.
easy play
I
over
thought it was
at
being a
third,
hit
and that'll be that.
to
One
continue my
hit in the
history,
inning.
but it was not.
Digging in, Big Daddy, Big Dog.
As where it went up. As where it went 2-1.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? Chad Waller. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runners going, and a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. Now back to the top of the
Tie
lineup.
game up.
Stepping in, Brett Whitley.
They can
0 for
take
2
the lead
on
here.
the afternoon so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
1-1-1.
Gone.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, this
5-2.
guy's hot right now. Hit him.
Standing in as the potential tying run.
5-3
Big Daddy,
now.
Big Dog.
We're losing.
A single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Line toward right
And that's a
center.
14-game history for Goomba Joy. And it's a 5-4 game.
And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing
Manager
he's a
says
little
steal
bit
base.
tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Pitch outside, the throw.
I get
In
caught stealing.
time as he just gets the tag down.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not...
So coming to the plate, Carson Hanna. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Carson Hanna.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Big Dog arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Digging in and looking
20
for
RBIs
more.
for
Big
Goomba
Daddy,
Joy this year.
Big Dog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
As we're down by 1, top 9th.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. On to first.
2
and
outs.
they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. A 1-run
we
finish
lose?
today. 5-4 the final score. From Montgomery.
But if Goomba Joy extends history to 14 games. And he gets an RBI, so
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance.
Goomba. My attention has drawn to your base runners. They're not good. Okay.
The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently.
Getting caught get caught stealing or picked off is very costly to a team. Right.
Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
If you want to try to steal bases, do in practice sessions until you get better at it. Okay, understood. Let's do this one.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
When time allows, Goomba, it's pretty common that some players get extra work on the practice field. Okay, maybe I'll check it out. Thanks. The Goomba Joy's average is 338, and his band sits, and he's hot right now. There's the last 10 games of Goomba Joy, 390 average, 1 home run.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Peters will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher. Looking through his stats, one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field.
Goomba Joy is trying to
there,
get his hit streak to 15 games this game.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy, Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. 0-1 the count.
I'm pretty sure it's 15. Yeah, it's 15, I think.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And
that's going to move them over to third.
Ready for another shot now.
We're losing 4-2 now.
His last time up.
Garrett.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Big Dog on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had it.
Leading off the inning,
We're
Big
losing
Daddy
4-3.
Big Dog, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Weak roller right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Big Daddy Big Dog. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that
Trying
first
to
heater right there.
continue my history here.
Thought he was getting another one. Slowed him down with the
I might
curveball.
use my showtime.
And it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. This is what the game's all
On the
about.
back, pick it up.
Grounded
pick it
to
up.
short.
It's not
Got it.
continue my
Throw to
history.
second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes. So digging in now, Luke Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Big Dog has it in his tracks. 1 down. So a big moment in the ball game here. Garrett Parrott, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Big Dog giving chase. 2 gone.
2 outs.
Ready once again. Big Daddy Big Dog. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game
Base
up to
lowered.
this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance
2
to
outs.
be the hero.
So
Here's
base
the
hit.
first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hedrick.
And that's
moves
not
over.
going to do the job.
Got it, and that'll get him out of the. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined.
Walk it
the
off,
brightest. He's our
and
top
my
player of
hit
the
streak
game.
is over.
He was one of a few guys that really.
So it went to 14 games, I think it was.
The stars
So
have
pretty good hit streak. I could not stand it.
So
Could not
striding
stand it.
forward now, Chet Braswell.
So
He'll get
it's
to
time
take
to
his
start a new
first
one.
cuts here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Big Dog, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Grounded to the right.
And there's a base hit. So my I start a new hit streak now.
Well, that's
I mean,
just
one
the
game,
you
but
roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps
hopefully
ahead,
we start
0-2, and then
to
a couple of foul
hit streak
balls,
there.
and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around, walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
And the runner back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Elliott Reed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Braswell loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs. Digging in for his second at bat. Big Daddy.
The bases are loaded.
He reached
Before
on a single in
2
his
outs.
first try. He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
So walk.
That's
Could,
wide,
I will
2-0.
bring the a
Putting
run in.
himself in a pretty bad situation.
A single could score 2 runs.
He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And that's going to score an RBI. And it could be 2 RBIs.
1-run score.
And it is going to be a 2 RBI single for Goomba Joey.
3-1. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge
And we take the lead,
gives his team
3-1.
Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now to the plate.
So there's a huge hit for Goomba Joey.
3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the
His
gas,
second
and
hit
that
of the
ends
game.
the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Blake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
No runner, no runner. Caught hold.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Allen, and their runners at the corners now. This one's flared out toward left. Big Dog is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Goomba Joey's 2 for 2 today.
Big Dog,
2 RBIs.
singles to his credit thus far.
And he's looking for another an RBI. Is there running on second now?
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left
Gone.
field and deep. Look at this.
4 RBIs for
And
Goomba
this
Joey.
ball is
And
gone.
3 for 3.
No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
3rd home run of the year. 5-1 game now.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement.
And no doubt
but that
home run
thing
is
did
gone
nothing
right
to
where he
fool
left
him,
the bat.
And he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
The pitcher knew it.
Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Here's the
will stand
replay
in
of that
again
home
as
run
we
there.
flash you back to the middle innings here. This
Boom.
was a big blow.
Gone.
A 2-run home
Right
run
off the
that
bat.
really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball
there
hit
was my
high in the
pitch.
air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a
high
ball
side.
and a strike.
A high
Didn't catch the
slider, he
corner
hung
there,
that
but you
slider.
could see he was trying
If
to
I was
jam him
not,
with that running action
if I timed
on
it
that
early,
two-seam
that could be a
fastball.
home run there.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire.
There we
The
go.
throw was too late.
RBI, infield single,
When he makes
not
a phone
RBI,
call
but
after the game,
an
he calls
infield
his
single.
parents to say he had a 4-hit day. You think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
4 for
No,
4.
that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to
That's a
sit
gone.
back
That's a
and
home run.
watch that one fly. A no
8-1.
doubt home run.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home
Set
run
in the
he's
water.
given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Step.
I want to see the ball. I want to see where it went.
Joe Blake.
I'm gonna follow the ball. I want to see where that ball went. I want to see where in the water. Yep, that was in the water right there. It went in the water.
Two and two count. Here it comes. hit in the air out to left field. Big Dog moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. In now, Big Daddy Big Dog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hedrick has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding in, Big Daddy
won't go back
Big
to
Dog,
third base
flew
because I
out
have
in his last
a lot of
at-bat.
you guys in the outfield now.
First pitch
I got
of the
too many
at-bat,
guys.
and
I
they
got
pitch out here, but
Patrick
nothing's
Kane in
going
the
on.
outfield. I got another player named Patrick Kane that's in the outfield. So most of my players are in the outfield, so I kind of want.
That's by him for strike one.
I'm tired in the outfield, so I kind of want to move back to third base. So I'm hoping they have move me back to third base at some point.
Line softly toward the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, this is just
Sorry
a case
about
of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone.
I mean,
and giving himself
go
a
back, go
chance
back, go
much
back.
Longer than the average ball player.
Allen makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double. Now in the box, Tyler Tiskevich. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tyler Tiskevich.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Big Dog sprinting after it. He's got it one away. Digging in, Joe Blake, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Big Dog on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Taguchi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Big Dog has a play, one out. Digging in once again, Jonathan Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Big Dog is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Big Dog, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with
I
that,
thought I could
the
get
side
there
is
for
retired.
double, but I could not.
Striding in once again, Big Daddy Big Dog. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
I don't care how
3
you
for
find your
4
way on
for
in the
Goomba
ninth
Joy.
inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
Ready
Man,
once
just
again,
to see a
Chad
base.
Wallach. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe
Surprised
second
he
base.
Well,
told me to steal
baseball
base
is a
because
game of streaks
he
and
gave me
runs,
the red
so
flag
a
before.
4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with us. Alex Wimmers, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this guy's had
home
a
runs
really
from
solid
came
season.
at home,
What
so
shows me that more than anything,
he's make the home fan,
3-1,
the home
strikeout
crowd
to
happy
walk
with 3
ratio,
home runs on
and
the
if
home.
he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Of home runs at home, 3 home runs at home, all
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole.
3 home runs of the year, and all
Clearly
came at
wasn't
home,
ready for the
home
fastball
crowd,
because
home
it was
field.
pretty much
So
center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
side-end pitcher, I'm not good at side-end pitchers because they're hard to hit. They're hard to read. It's hard to tell where the pitcher's coming from because they're throwing sideways or for
Still
some
a
reason I
ball and
cannot
2
hit off
strikes.
side-on pitchers
Bottom of the second here with no score.
that hard, that easy.
Hit down the third base line. Braswell is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Taguchi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Big Dog is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third base line. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out from the stretch. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score.
9-4.
The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp took the lead. Minor League Baseball is so striding in Luke Gonzalez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one in the air out to left, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's going for it all, headed for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So here's the cleanup. Jonathan Allen. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one. Is it
striding in, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing on a ground ball to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jonathan Allen.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Big Dog is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit sharply on
There's
the
an
ground.
RBI single.
And that'll get by into center field for
That
a
makes
base
it 2-0
hit. And
game.
the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point here. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Ready for another chance. Casey Bassett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Big Dog on the move. Oh, and he botches it. The relay. Throw won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can be.
Digging in,
We're
Christopher
2-1.
He singled his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Big Dog giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a triple. And now the tying run's 90 feet away with nobody out.
And that's his second triple.
Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy
We're tied
Big Dog.
2-2.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Hard 90,
Fastball
hard
swung
90.
on and grounded out towards second. Bassett is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Taguchi.
3-2 now.
Designated hitter,
The 1-2.
Jason Taguchi.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Big Dog moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Big Daddy Big Dog. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance
Bases
to really
loaded.
do some damage.
And
No
he's one of
outs.
those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Calling for it, Allen.
That's going to tie
Makes the catch,
the
but
game
the
up.
tying run breaks for the plate. He beats the tag, safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying.
Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy.
A
Big
base
Dog.
hit could win the
Winning
game
run
here.
at second, however, the double play in order here. Oh, here's
Hey,
the
that's
ground
gonna
ball
win
up
the
middle
game,
and
possibly.
into center field for a base hit.
And that's going to do it. And
And
walk
they
off
come
single
back
from
to win
Goomba
it
Joey.
here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And who's the player of the game?
It was mostly pitching and defense in
Way to
this
go,
one, but the
way to
man
go,
you see
Goomba.
here made
Hey,
some
Goomba
noise
Joey
with
is
the
the-
bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Goomba Joey's the player of the
Yeah,
game.
he delivered when it
With
mattered
3
most with the
RBIs
walk-off base
and
hit,
that
so
walk-off
better get his
home-
recognition.
that
I
walk-off
just hope his
single.
guys didn't pummel him too
So he-
hard when they
he
went out
tied
there
the game.
celebrating on the
He
field.
tied the game up with
A
the
one-run
sac
finish,
fly,
4-3
and he won it with the
to follow
RBI
Cali
single.
today. Jacksonville earned the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Tom Temple gets the win
Jacksonville had
in
4
relief.
errors,
His
but
second-
still won the game. The other team had 3 errors, so a lot of errors that game.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role.
We're looking back. We're gonna look. Move. We're gonna move. Look to back in your primary station. I'm happy to switch back, sir.
It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
The third baseman needs good glove and strong arm to make it to throw to first. How he could have. He should also have a good bat, and any other position. No, I'm good. Thanks for now. Thanks. My arm strength is 75, so a good arm. Let's check out the schedule. We're in May. We have Mississippi. We're 3 games back, but doesn't matter, really matter. And I'm going to work on that to get more power.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
So 2 times performance games, activate contact and plate vision. So, and work on those. In my stats so far in AA in the season. Well, the season. Goomba Joey's back. I could tell where he's back.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Warren Quick gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Third baseman.
Stepping in,
Goomba Joey's up the bat
as he'll get
as
his
we're
first
losing
opportunity
4-0.
in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Beautiful, beautiful scene of mountains behind the park.
Into the
Yeah,
windup, here
outfield.
comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit back up the middle. Bump over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in it. So stepping in, Big
We're
Daddy
losing
Big
5-2
Dog,
now.
runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Decker has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Killian Quick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a
Goomba is
so
back.
this guy
First game
better
back to
left-handed
third baseman.
against right-handed pitching.
Big Dog into shallow left. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now. Into the box now, Dan Rylander. He singled his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Now batting, Big Daddy Big Dog. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Big Dog. And these guys are making a little push.
7-2.
You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah,
Base hit could
do, Matt.
get
Look,
the
they
RBI.
still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a
That's
sudden this
RBI
thing
there.
feels doable.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy a third a chance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Mississippi. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of Richard Chang, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Elliot Cornell. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Elliot Cornell.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Now in the box, Big Daddy Big Dog. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez moves over. One away. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Big Dog. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in, Big Daddy Big Dog. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because
with 2 outs.
And the throw to first is there.
And that's good. And then
so a run on. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0.
Hey, we win nothing. 1-0.
Claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. The game's standing in.
I'm 0 for 7 this series, but
RBI for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Looking for my first hit.
Home 9 as they begin
looking
play
for my first hit of the series.
4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Fastball, strike 3 call.
Oh, that
as he
was not a
couldn't pull the
strike, I don't
trigger,
think.
and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the...
We're tie the game up. This is a tie game, 1-1. Bottom of the setting.
Down the third baseline. Big it up. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy, Big Dog. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good on the ground to third.
That's going to end the inning, and that's going to keep it tied.
This will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Johnny Bump 0 for 2 on his line.
They got the go-ahead runner second.
1-1.
1.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
It's going to keep it a second. He's going to keep it, stay a second now.
Digging in once again, Bobby Friedman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The go-ahead runner still a second.
Round to
One
third.
out.
Big Dog.
Now with 2 outs.
And there's out number 2. Ready once again.
Hey,
Big
we're
Daddy,
still winning.
Big Dog. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
I'm going to bum over.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
I'm going to try bum over still.
The 0-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down.
And that's
Throws
going to do
can
the
go
job.
on first,
Move
so
the
a
guy
perfect
over.
sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position.
And we're winning 4-2.
So coming to the plate, Esteban Aviles. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
We're 2 outs away to win the game.
Shot weakly to the left.
Now we're 1 out to win the game.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And we win the game.
4-2 the final score tonight. Enrique gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
All right,
Sammy
let's
Rodriguez
play
records the
another game
save,
here.
his first of the year. It's time for base.
0 for 11 this series, Goomba Joy with 2 strikeouts.
His first cuts here.
And we're winning 1-0.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by
Not
that
good search for
fastball for a
Goomba Joy.
strike.
He's still looking for his first hit this series.
Saucedo has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Aviles will come in a bit. Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls in the strike.
Goomba Joe is 0 for 12 now in this series. So still looking for his first hit in this series.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
0 for 13 now.
Digging in for his second at bat, Bobby Friedman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We're still winning 1-0.
Down the third baseline, and this is past him at third.
That's going to tie the game up.
It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Ready for another chance? Elliot Cornell.
Can we keep it tied?
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Up there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up the chance, and he doesn't try to do.
Well,
we keep it
play's
tied.
been made, and that retires the side. So a run on. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Take the lead with a single.
The afternoon. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's too late on
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do
and
a
that's
little
going to
bit
be his
too much
first
right
hit
now.
of the series. And that's going to take the lead with an RBI single for Goomba Joy.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases,
that hit.
getting into the inning, and next
Man,
thing you
just
know, you
says
give
steal
up a
base,
2-out,
so.
2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Steal base.
There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And
I'm surprised
he is
he's
out
let
at
me
second.
steal base. I got the red flag before because I've been
Digging
caught,
in and looking
getting
for
caught
more.
stealing
Big Daddy, Big
a lot.
Dog.
So
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And now a swing and a miss.
I might
and
get the
that's
red
what you
flag
call
again.
Establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
as we're winning 3-1 though.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know
2
that
straight
fastball
balls. I
registered
swung
at
it.
about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than
Get
that.
down, get that
For
skull
this
base
offensive
hit.
player,
That's gonna be a
after
2
coming
hit,
off a curveball,
2 game hit,
the old push
2
the
game
throttle
hit,
and pull is being used.
2 games hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used
2
to
hit.
say all the time it's about 150 ABs.
2
to
game
200
hits.
ABs.
Hit 2
When you
game,
start
2
figuring
hits
out
for
what
the
type of
game
season
for
he's
Goomba
having.
Joy.
He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been
Man,
locked
just-
in from day one
man,
of this
just
season.
says
It's
steal base,
continuing
so
right now. Anything that is
let's
around the
try to
strike
steal
zone, he
this
feels
base.
he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Pitch misses low. The
And
throw
I get
down
caught stealing.
in time, and he is nailed at second. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.
And we win the game.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp wrote an important.
I got this. Cleveland, I knew I am acquired from the show. It's a Cleveland Indians hat using Dynasty. Kind of cool.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well.
Hey, Goomba, this is Kent. This is Kent 989 Sports Management. We're big fans of you and your potential, and would like to help you achieve goals. How can you do that?
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge.
Most importantly, we have relationship with the front office of the Marlins, and with that, every other team too. When we have a demand contract to locate, we'll see it too, and you'll get what you want. Makes sense?
Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business.
Your high school coach has been advised you, right? We actually spoke briefly after you were drafted. Would it be okay if I give you a call him? Would it be okay if I give him a call tomorrow? I suppose that will be okay.
And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Oh, good night. Guys, let's do some yoga on this guy.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention.
Goomba, I spoke with John Kent of the 989 Sports, and he made a good pitch. The fact the time is coming and you'll need more representatives than I can offer. I trust your judgment. How much? I could say how, but what do we know about this guy and his company?
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step.
John 89 Sports is very reputable firm, and the fact that John reached out to you personally tells us about what he thinks about you and your potential. What do you think, Coach? You know, I wouldn't mess around your future Goomba. I vetted this company, and I think you're a great fit they're a great fit for you. I feel you're ready. I'm gonna say, let's do it. Let's do it. Thanks so much. Let's do it. Thanks so much for taking this far, coach.
But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
So hopefully, by taking this agent, I can call up pretty soon. Now, I'll tell him you're in. I'll tell you're in. It's been a such pleasure. It's been a such pleasure helping you bring your along this point, Goomba. I just can't wait to see you. You're all doing this game. Logan Paul, so help you song. Suck my head now. Goomba Joey Span second now. Goomba Joey is batting second today. And this is my last game I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna end this live stream.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing
we're
matchup
playing the Blue Wahoos
between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show. Now in the box, Big Daddy, Big Dog, and there's a look at his home and road
stats at home
so far this year.
So we're good at home, 411 with 3 home runs and 19 RBIs at home. So he's really good playing home.
The first pitch, fouled off.
He's doing real good at home.
So is our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half.
He's doing okay on the road,
last time out,
but he's doing better at home.
3 of their last 4.
Against the home crowd.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find
and we're at home,
so
he could be doing a lot better at home.
They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
And let's go move the guy. Let's go move the guy to third.
To first in time, 1 away.
And we're winning 4-0.
Big Daddy, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that's going
that
off the
like
pitcher.
It caught him squarely in the arm. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So no runs here, no
off
base
the
hits,
pitcher right
no
to his catcher,
and
he
1
threw
man
me
left
out.
on base.
Hopefully the pitcher was okay.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Matheson. He'll try to go up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the barehanded
if that ball didn't go off the pitcher, that would have been a single.
Digging in, Lawrence Hanson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
We're losing 4-1 now.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Big Dog is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready now, Big Daddy, Big Dog.
Number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waylock is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-1.
A 4-1
and I'm going to end this live stream for night. So if you're not ready, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for end show. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys from our friend show.